Okay, so the new talent trees are out. This is the first time I've seen them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into Hunter because this is what we're only gonna focus on is survival. I'll check the rest out later, but I haven't seen this tree yet. It released earlier today, but since I main survival hunter, this is all I care about for right now. Let's dive in and see what it is. All right, so this is Pack Leader, and this is for survival hunters, and I don't play Beast Mastery, so if you do, I guess you can check it out too. But I'd never touch that spec. I don't like it. So anyway, here we go. All right, Vicious Hunt. Kill command prefers you to viciously attack in coordination with your target, dealing additional physical damage with your next kill command. Eh, I guess, sure. All right, let's start at the left tree. Pack coordination, attacking with Vicious Hunt instructs your pet to strike with your next basic attack alongside your next Raptor Strike or Mongoose Bite. Okay, so okay, it's a double dip basically. All right, let's keep going down. Then recovery. Aspect of the turtle, survivor of the fittest, and min pet heal the target for 20% of maximum health over 4 seconds. Duration increased by 1 second when healing a target under 50% maximum health. Okay, so it's more survivability. That's not bad at all, but min pet doesn't seem to be too useful, I guess, unless you're tanking stuff outdoors or just for some reason wanting your pet to tank something in the dungeon or a raid, but sure. It's great. It's pretty good. I like better survivability for, survival. All right, let's go down to the choice node over here. Choose one. Covering fire. Walt Firebomb reduces the cooldown of Carve for Butchery by 2 seconds. Okay. Or Scattered Prey. Carve or Butchery increases the damage of your next Carve or Butchery by 25%. I feel like we already had Scattered Prey as a baked in talent. Well, not baked in. It's already on the talent tree. I can't remember what's called, but pretty sure we already have that. I mean, overall, it's not too bad. I like the Wildfire Bomb. I like covering fire better than I do Scatter Prey as far as a multi-target goes or dungeons in general. But I see if it's Tyrannical weeks, then well, not even that. It's covering fire just seems a lot better. Having to use Butchery more often reduces your Wildfire Bomb by more, and you're just doing more of it. Butchery doesn't really do much damage. You're just pressing it just to have Wildfire Bomb up. So I don't know. Maybe they should. Maybe there's something else in this tree I'm not watching yet. But so far it's kind of meh. Let's go on to the middle over here. Howl of the Pack. Your pet's basic attack critical strikes increase your critical strike damage by 5% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Okay, that's just a basic stacking damage increase. Pretty good for a single target. Uh, that's really it. It's really good for a single target. It's pretty generic though. Let's go down here. Tireless Hunt. Aspect of the cheetah now increases movement speed by 15% for another 8 seconds. Cornered Prey. Disengage increases the range of all your attacks by 5 yards for 5 seconds. Cornered Prey sounds interesting. You already have Lunge, which increases your range by 3 seconds. You basically are just a ranged hunter at this point. It's not bad, but kind of niche, to be honest with you. You don't want to keep pressing Disengage just to increase your range, but yeah, it's okay. I think Corner Prey is probably the more likely choice here. Tyler's Hunt probably, maybe, I don't really see a reason to take Tireless Hunt unless you're just, super speed rushing a dungeon or something, but or just a fight that requires a lot of movement, but you're a survival hunter, you're harpooning everywhere, so disengaging is Corner Prey just seems like a better note here. Okay, Call the Herd. Kill shot deals an additional 30% damage over 5 seconds and increases the bleed damage you and your pet deal to the target by 25%. Okay, so this is just a coordinated assault Birds of Prey talent. The bonus, it's the internal bleeding or something like that. That's already, it's just here. So unless they change coordinated assault Birds of Prey into something else, then this is just an extra for it, and it does synergize with it. But right now, coordinated assault's still so tricky to use that you generally don't want to ever take it unless you know what you're doing. So I guess this is okay. This is pretty good. But bleed damage is a bit, that's a bit weird. I Shrapnel bomb maybe is the only thing that I can tell that does bleed damage. Mongoose Bite doesn't leave a bleed or anything, but this looks more for like a this looks this is like a talent that Beast Mastery could probably have more benefit from than survival, but we'll just have to see the rest of the talent, the rest of the talents here. Wild attacks every third pet basic attack is a guaranteed critical strike, with damage further increased by crit chance. Okay. Hmm, I guess your pet does more damage. That's not very exciting. Frenzy Tear, your pet's basic attack has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of Kill Command and cause Kill Command to strike a second time for 30% off normal damage. Okay, so this synergizes pretty well with Vicious Hunt and Pack Coordination. So you're basically getting free damage procs on top of Kill Command, on top of its procs. But it's very generic. There's nothing exciting about this. You're just getting more bonus damage from your pets. I get it, it's called Pack Leader, but honestly, with this, with what the hero talent is called Pack Leader, I suspect it has to do. I expect that coming in here that it would have your other pets do stuff too, like Stampede or like Demolocks. They have other pets to do more damage for you, or you summon more pets. But this is just generically, it's not exciting so far. All right, this one. Fierce Assault. Consuming Frenzied Tear has a 50% chance to make your. Okay. All right. Well, Beast of Opportunity. Coordinated Assault calls on the pack. Summon a pet from your stable for 6 seconds. Well, this is more in line with the hero talent description, but this is just Beast Your Wrath for survival. Well, what it was for last season when you had back in Legion when you could like summon pets with BM, like Hati or whatever it's called. Yeah, this is just the same thing for survival now, but unless they can change coordinated assault to have more, I don't know, less complexity in it, I don't think anybody's gonna want to choose Beast of Opportunity here. That and I don't know how much damage your second pet will do. For 6 seconds, that's very underwhelming. I don't know about this. At least with Furious Assault, it's more of a constant proc. I don't like this so far. It's very average. It's not exciting. Okay, the last one. Pack Assault. Vicious Hunt and Pack Coordination now stack and apply twice and are always active during coordinate. Okay. Alright, well, this is very, very dumb. I don't like this tier talent tree at all. For two reasons being one, it's extremely generic, and two, it's very boring. I don't see how this is gonna work very well with survival because, like I said, coordinated assault is not very, it's not a talent you really want to pick right now. Unless they change something in the next expansion to, like I said, have it be less complex in how it works. Not only are you going to manage survival with coordinated assault, with the pet macro and all that stuff associated with it, and birds of prey, they have to change it. If they want to make this work, they have to change coordinated assault. Otherwise, I don't see how this tree is gonna work, considering it's based on it. It's just a lot of damage procs on top of damage procs, and it's it's really, really dull. We'll just have to see what happens in the beta. I will be in the beta. I will be testing this stuff out regardless, but even for BM, you can probably look at this and say, hey, this is just really underwhelming. I would assume something with Stampede would be, included in something called Pack Leader, but this is not. This is not it. This is not very good. Thankfully, Survival has another hero talent spec called Sentinel that's coming up. That's one of the last ones that is to be released. We haven't seen it yet, but as of right now, this is eh. If I were to rate this out of 10, it'd be like a 3. This is not interesting. It's very generic. It's very dull. It's just free damage based on the talent that nobody really picks right now because of how complex it is. At least for survival, it is. Like I said, I don't play BM, so I don't know anything about BM other than I've touched it maybe twice since Legion. I don't like that spec. I hate that spec. I don't want anything to do with that spec. But if you do play it, hey, good on you. But yeah, for us survival hunters, the last 1,000 of us in the world that actually want something different, something new, something refreshing to bring more life into this spec, this isn't helping. The only thing that I can see that's good about this spec is probably the extra survivability that's included in this, and maybe what was it? Covering fire. That's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, not amused. I'm not impressed. Blizzard, you can do better than this. I want to see Sentinel. I want to see what that hero talent has in respect to this one. But yeah, as of right now, nah, this ain't it. I would try to see if you could rework some of this stuff or really the whole thing. Just put something like Stampede that's included in this or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'll check out some of the other hero talents on my own. But as far as survival is concerned, this is it. Not exciting. D tier probably, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the end. Anyway, goodbye.